Welcome to the show. A little bit of a late start. It's Chris Denman live here in St. Louis, braving the cold temperatures to bring you some great tunes from Susto tonight. We got my man E.T. We'll talk to him in just a second. Keys in the building tonight. It's going to be a great show. I want to say a quick thank you to Jack Daniels and all of our sponsors for making the show possible each and every Wednesday. Again, Jack Daniels makes this thing happen. Got our friends at Dirty Sue. We kick it off every week with the Dirty Sue music video. Love that. I'm always tapping my toes. You see a cameo by myself and Key and a bunch of other great people in the atmosphere of Drinks of the Band in the Dirty Sue commercial. Aga's Arts Hotel. Thank you so much to them for supporting. If you're in St. Louis looking for a great place to stay, pick a room by color. It's lovely. Snappy Bigman, have some coffee, local from right here in St. Louis. Our friends at Music at the Intersection. Big announcements coming soon. That festival is right here in St. Louis. It's going to be this September. Come check it out. I'll be there, and everybody who's anybody will too. Open Highway Music Festival, also in St. Louis in July. Big thanks to them for the support. And thank you to everybody for supporting, tuning in each and every week on Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. It's season 3, and I'm joined by my co-host, E.T. That's Eric Takoski. He's the U.S. ambassador for Jack Daniels, and you can follow him on Instagram at superhype and the number 1. E.T., greetings.
Chris Denman.
You know,
getting some snow, huh? Getting some weather.
Right. Frozen. Despite the death grip of terrible weather, icy roads, Key and I made it to the studio. We're doing this. We're doing another show after this. It's a big night at Midcoast Media, and I'm happy to bring you in on it. Susto's great, and we're going to bring him on in just a second. We do apologize. Running a little bit behind. Had to convince E.T. that we already weren't on Spotify as he was trying to stand in solidarity with, I believe it was Joni Mitchell was your main one. But E.T., great to see you. I know Atlanta, Georgia's treating you well. You guys miss most of this goofy weather?
Yeah, we got some snow, and having lived in LA for so long, it's shocking that
that's the word.
Weather again.
that's the word. I can only imagine. I make fun of my brother, who's the size of an NFL lineman. He's 6'6" plus, and every time he comes home after living in Southern California for a decade now, he's kind of shivering, and if it's below 50, can't handle it. That's what happens, man.
Yeah, it's my family would mock me when I would go back to Philly in the winter, and I'd be putting it on. They're like, it's 60 degrees. I'm like, it's different 60 when it's windy and
Right. Yeah, and harsh as it is.
Yeah.
We did get started a little bit late, so we'll just jump right into things. We've got prizes. We've got drinks. Let's jump right into the drink right now.
Yeah.
What are we having?
So I figured tonight there's no way that this is going to be difficult, right? But also
don't forget who you do the show with. Oh, sorry, we're going serious.
That's true.
Yes.
No, I have a lot of faith in you.
Thank you.
But more than joking around, shots are a celebration. That's the way of friends saying, hey, happy birthday. Hey, we're here. Hey, whatever the celebration is. And I was thinking about when I first started bartending in the 1990s.
What was that? What was that on your mouth there?
When you do a shot, it wasn't straight booze. It was kamikaze, surf on acid, woo woo, and whatever the silly shot was, it was 2/3 mixer. So if the shot's 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces, you're only getting about 1/4 ounce of booze.
Right.
And now that we all I don't know, I never do those kind of shots anymore. So it's always straight Jack or straight this or straight that. So if you're doing 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces of booze, I don't know how long you're going to be celebrating for before you forget why you're out. Right. So, and working in bars for so long, customers are always like, hey, you guys are cool. Let's buy you a shot. So me and my buddy Dalton came up with the concept of a gentleman's shot. For us, it was literally like the tiniest bit just to be part of the fun, but still having to work and, get through a night. But I figured, for 2 friends at a bar or 4 friends at a bar, buy 1 shot, split it in 2, buy 2 shots, split it in 4. Cause it's really the act of celebrating. It's not so much, you're going to be drinking beer, doing whatever the whole night. You don't need to have 6 full shots of booze.
Right.
And then, that celebration turns into calling in sick to work. So this way you could be there for the whole party. So anyway, long story short, a gentleman's shot. Let's celebrate each other. Let's celebrate season 3 Drinks with the Band. Let's celebrate the people we love, but in a way where, you're not going to forget to do your next show.
Two funny mamas will get real interesting if we go a little hard on this. Okay, so we've got 2 ounces of we got Jack Daniel's split into 2 shot glasses, right? And we're sharing with a friend. I don't know if
You're
I'll
my friend tonight. Unless you're going to do key, and then I'll,
You're my friend too, but physically I can hand it to my friend here. How's that? You won't do it. You don't want to share the spotlight. This is what happens.
I love Key, so share with Key.
Key, great work. Your friendship is right there. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
To you as well. To a great show tonight. Oh, you're going all the way.
Well, it's a little shot like that. You can.
Yeah, exactly. Love it. We do give away prizes, and Jack Daniels hooks it up each and every week. And then we also, thanks to Jack Daniels, purchase a T-shirt from our guest each and every week. We give you a task to win the Jack Daniels prize. And if you hit share on Facebook, you're entered to win the T-shirt of our guest tonight. So check this out. Gentleman Jack backpack, which you can wear with your Susto T-shirt. He's going to come on. He's like, actually, man, it's Susto. I've been listening to them and everything, and I'm going to mess it up, I swear. What's up with this backpack? I love it. Can I win it?
You can win it. It's a Topo backpack. It's classy. When you're walking through the airport or wherever you go with your backpack, people are going to stare in a good way.
As long as it's not security.
Yes. So it's, what is it, February 3rd today? Is that 2nd? What are we?
Today is Groundhog's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, yes. So we're a month and 2 weeks away from my 10th wedding anniversary.
Hello.
So in how people have birthdays and then some people have birthday weeks, some people have birthday months. I'm starting my 10-year.
Let's talk to Justin about that when he comes on. Maybe he's got an opinion. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have 6 weeks of celebrating my anniversary starting right now. So
that's
way
cool.
You can win, yeah, because I love my wife and she's great and she deserves.
And she's behind the camera.
Well, I messed up and I'm on the couch, so I'm trying to get off the couch.
She's got cue cards. She's like, nice. Yeah. Go ahead.
You love your wait. What's that? Mm-hmm. You're the greatest thing ever. You are, sweetie. You are. No, but our wedding was amazing, and our wedding band, they were willing to learn 2 songs not in their repertoire. So one of them was our song that we danced our first dance to. And I feel like that's a really special thing. Like, you pick one song out of the infinite possibilities of songs to say this is our wedding song. So I would love to see in the chat people's wedding songs, or maybe they went to a friend's wedding like, oh my God, that was a great wedding song. Why didn't I think of that one? So put your songs in there, and Key will pick the one that resonates with her the most, and that person will win the backpack. Also,
Key listens to Bro Country, by the way, just so you guys know.
Which is why she's a good impartial judge.
Sorry,
I will also offer a second prize for people that watch the show regularly. Mm-hmm. Name my wedding song.
Oh, wow.
For another prize, a mysterious gift box I will send you.
Let me tell you, you want to get your hands on a mysterious gift box from the U.S. ambassador from Jack Daniels. Everyone I see, I'm like, again, I think I wish I was eligible to win these prizes. So
I'll give you. So we know the guessing. I'll give you one clue. Put your wedding song in. Put a friend's wedding song you thought rocked, and then just write ET dash, and then your guess. And if you've ever watched this show before, there's one band in particular I bring up the most often, and it rhymes with Head Weplin. So
love them.
Yeah.
Well, get that going in the comments. You can win prizes. We'll do that. We'll bring on Justin, right now.
By the way,
well,
my mother allowed to guess the correct answer when she was at the friggin' wedding, which she just did.
Oh, wow. That's
right. That's kind of a party foul. As much as we've revered my mother,
I was going to say,
she co-hosted the show once.
I was going to say, as somebody who sat in as a co-host, she's not eligible to win these prizes, so she just dropped the goods, huh?
I think she did.
That's hilarious.
Not a gentleman's shot. I think she did the other version, the Jimmy Page chugging the bottle shot.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Judy. So anyway, I am sorry. There's no mystery box to be won.
Leave a comment on YouTube. We'll figure it out. All right, let's bring out Justin. You can check out his new album at Susto and follow him on Instagram at Susto Israel. Susto. I feel like I screw it up every single time. Justin, what's up, man?
What's up, y'all? You can say it however you want. Susto. It depends on how you pronounce your US's, I guess.
Okay. All right. That's
fair.
It's
an agreeable
Susto
man.
In Spanish. My name is Justin, so I get how pronouncing it US as us, goes. I understand that profoundly. Yeah. But it's good. How are you guys doing? Thanks for having me on. I'm sorry if hopefully my sound is okay. I'm in the process of moving and all that cool fun stuff.
It's one of the worst things in the world to be a part of.
Yeah.
You say stoked to have you. You say one of the worst things in the world to be a part of. It was the mixture of those two things at the same time. The way that came to me in my headphones was really great.
Yeah, we ruined everything together, the two of us. We ruined all the moments. All the moments.
You can check out Susto's new album. That's Time in the Sun. And I've been wearing it out on Spotify. Go to Bandcamp, support them.
Spotify. Did you?
Oh, right. We've gotten controversial. We've gotten controversial. Bandcamp.
Spotify is so last week, man.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Well, if you were just in Mexico City, you might have caught Susto playing a big show. You were literally just out there with a friend of mine, Johnny Delaware. You played some shows in Mexico City. Had to feel good to get out there, man.
Yeah, it was great. We played a festival in Baja and stayed there for a week, and then went to Mexico City to promote the record a little bit and did a show, and Johnny played the show with us. And actually, some big news, I haven't even told anybody this yet publicly, but Johnny's going to be coming on to play guitar with us again.
Are you serious? That's great.
Yeah, starting he gets in town in 2 days, and he's going to be rehearsing with us all next week. And then our guitar player is taking a step back. Our longtime guitar player, Dries Vandenberg, close friend, great guitar player, but so Susto's a revolving lineup, right? So periodically this happens, but it's really fun because now Johnny hasn't played live with us in forever, but he's going to do the whole North American tour with us, so it's going to be really fun.
So
that's
E.T. Oh, go ahead, E.T.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that once again, Drinks of the Band brings you all the relevant breaking news in music.
Right.
Everything.
Everyone's always debuting news to us.
Literally heard it here first. I've not mentioned that at all publicly, so...
Well, Johnny's he's a future guest on this show. Here's a little something about Johnny. We had Tony Cavallero, who plays Keith on the Righteous Gemstones, on as a guest on a different show that I did, and then our friend Womack, who's been on from Future Birds, recommended Johnny to come on this other show. So Tony takes his shirt off and does most of the show doing karate in his front yard. It was early on in the pandemic. And if you guys haven't watched Righteous Gemstones, it's the best comedy in the last I don't know how long. He's amazing. Yeah, but Johnny shows up to play music and he pops his shirt off too. So he's a good sport.
I'm not going to take my shirt off probably. That's not really my style, but
it's a winter show. We weren't asking you to, buddy.
But Johnny, you're lucky if you get just his shirt, because Johnny is he's a naked person.
Well, E.T. looks forward to meeting him and all of them.
Yeah, I can't wait. I like it. There's never nudes and there's always nakeds. There's there's something for everyone in the clothing category.
Do you know when you're doing the show with him? I wonder if he'll be on the road with us when you do it.
Oh, I'll probably have to get somebody else now.
No, but we can do it from the road.
I'm joking. You're like,
if his camera angle is the same as yours, he can be as nude as he wants.
No, it'll probably be in the next month. Next week is Lydia Caesar. She's from right here in St. Louis, and then I've hit him up. I was like, I need to get this date. I need this date. So yeah, late February, March. So it'd be funny if you guys were out moving
Did
around.
Robert Plant confirm yet or no?
Still working on that.
Okay. Figure if I say it enough,
Right.
it's just gonna happen.
We'll make it happen.
What was the rhyme that you used for that? I was watching it as you were. I was about to say, isn't he the singer of that band?
What did I say?
I couldn't remember it verbatim, so I didn't.
Ed Weplin.
Ed Weplin, yeah.
Okay, let's.
You're over it.
No. I'm just being mindful of everything that's going on, and a snowstorm that's supposedly. So we were supposed to get hit here in St. Louis all day today. We got some ice. The city basically shut down, and then now they're like, well, it didn't all hit, but after 10 p.m. tonight, guess who's getting another foot of snow? So we'll see. So I'm just trying to be mindful of that. Justin from Susto is here. He is Susto. He's going to play some songs. I know he's got a tight schedule. ET's here. He's giving prizes away. So you guys have some fun in the comments. Get those wedding songs in, and we'll talk to Justin in just a bit. If you want to play a song?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with a single from our new record. It's called "Get Down." So
love it.
If you're ready,
Thank you.
I'll give it to you. Here we go. Sometimes I get down, and other times I get up. 'Cause I'm on the ground in the streets, in my hands and my face. Hey, the last time you came around, you took me by surprise when I found you. I was on the ground in the streets, in my hands and my face. I don't know, wanna go, wanna feel your embrace. I've been trying to find someone else, a little piece of my mind. Let's go, I see it in you. Sometimes I give up, yeah, but other times I can't get enough. 'Cause I'm on the ground in the streets, in my hands and my face. I don't know, wanna go, wanna feel your embrace. I've been trying to find someone else, a little piece of my mind. I know I see it in you. Oh, oh,
Susto live on Drinks the Band. Love it, man. How is the process of putting an album out in a pseudo pandemic? Maybe it's over, but it's not really over. How does that work, man?
It's who knows? I don't even know. I'm not sure what it's even like or been like. It's been honestly, it hasn't affected us in a huge way in the U.S. I mean, I think it's definitely, there's restrictions on show. I mean, just usually when you have an album come out, you go on tour, right?
Big time.
And so we put the album out in October, and we just have waited basically to go on tour 3 months. So I guess I'm gonna see soon, because we only played a few shows after the record came out. I was supposed to be in Europe right now. That got canceled. We still did the stuff in Mexico City, it was really great, but there's definitely a lot of precautions and things like that. So I don't really know yet. We'll see. I mean, I think as far as the numbers and stuff online, everything's been good, but we'll see how the shows are. I don't know. It's gonna be fun to kind of get back out there, but I don't know what we're gonna find. Hopefully we'll find people ready to go see music and hang out. But either way, we're gonna go rock out, so we'll be there.
It's working one way or the other. I'm thinking, I'm hoping, whether it's comedy, music, whatever, live events, I'm hoping we're kind of getting past it. I don't know. I have no science for that or anything, but I feel like maybe it's our time.
Faith works, man. If you believe it's strong enough that we're going to get back out there, we'll get out there. So,
exactly.
I spent a lot of time listening to the past couple of days, and interesting because I think you guys, your band, it's very catchy music with very good lyrics, which isn't always the case. Sometimes you just get catchy, and then you really pay attention, like, it's fluff. But what I dig about you guys and your music is it's really catchy. However, when you listen to the lyrics, they're also really meaningful. So good on you, because that's not always how it goes.
Well, we try really hard.
A lot of people try, man. Not everyone succeeds. Yeah. So good for you.
There's a song on the album, on the new album, "God of Death," and I do. I'm tapping my toe, and I'm like, what am I tapping my toe along to? This is pretty deep. There's a lot going on in this song.
That's a pretty dark song, to be honest with you. But I don't know how dark you guys want to go on the podcast. But I lost my dad last year, and I wrote that song right. And not that that's a funny thing to lose a parent, but it's like, it's part of life. So I honestly do joke about it sometimes because, why not? Nothing is sacred to me, at least. But that song was the first song I wrote after he passed away. And I also had gone home to kind of be with him for a little bit before he passed, and then stayed there. And in that I had to kind of speak the language of a past life that I'm not really deeply connected to anymore. I mean, I wish I was, but I also am glad I'm not. It's hard to explain, but and so that song's kind of about that. But it's also just everything that happened in the pandemic, things slowed down. There was a lot of time to kind of reflect on things. In the midst of that, I became a dad. Shortly after that, I lost my own dad. Was trying to figure out what to do with my career because I couldn't play music, so I started working with the Forest Service, which was great. But I was also making an album the whole time, and just I'd been touring nonstop for 5 years before that, and so just the slowdown was really kind of shifting for me, and so it was crazy. And so songs like that came out, and I was not gonna not talk about it. I mean, I had to talk about it. It's thank God I had the music to kind of throw myself into during all that, because it was I needed to talk about it. And sometimes for me, it's easiest to do that through songs, with my friends, creating soundscapes and telling stories over those soundscapes.
No, it's revealing to hear that. It's you obviously hear it in the lyrics, and E.T., you make such a good point about everything being so catchy. But I think that's really important for people like you to say that and to let people know that, hey, that is what's going on, and this is my art, and this is how I'm going to deliver it to you all.
But also, that's the good thing about art, right? Because you experience something, and when you can articulate it into music, it affects other people. And even if they don't internalize it the way you wrote it, they're still internalizing it the way it works for them. So that's the great thing about music, right? It's it affects people, and it changes too. You might hear a song when you're 20 and be like, oh my God, I just broke up with my girlfriend and that song got me through it. And then you're 40, you're like, oh my God, I just lost my job and that song got me through it. So it evolves with you, and there's songs that you take,
It's very interesting you mentioned that, because I even my own songs, I definitely feel that way with songs as a music fan, and songs even change their meaning for me over time. But songs that I wrote in my 20s that I'm still performing now, from some of the earlier Susto songs, it's crazy how life kind of like comes in cyclical, like it's just cyclical, right? There's cycles inside of the whole great life cycle, and a song that I wrote about like a breakup in 10 years ago, it's like you can come back and like play that song and you can relate it to things going on now. I mean, like life doesn't stop being complex and kind of emotional. So yeah, music's powerful. It's also like talking with my girlfriend the other day just about like how like songs can just take you back and you can feel like exactly like a certain type of way, and you're like, oh my God, like that song takes me there. And it's weird. It's like a time capsule, especially when you're writing songs too. Like you can go back and be like, oh, I remember exactly how I felt in that time. But I don't know. That was just lots of thoughts in my head about that. But
no, it can go the other way too. You could be you can remember how emotional something made you. You're like, oh my God, that is so embarrassing. I think about a compilation album at a wedding that I ruined by the song I picked. They had all the groomsmen pick their favorite song, and I'm like, I did not pick I definitely picked a song that I was into really hard for like 4 years, and I'm not. Everybody had their class. I mean, there's probably some silly hip hop songs on there that were popular at the time, but like I feel like I ruined their wedding album with my choice.
You put on "Love the One You're With" by Crosby, Stills and Nash, and they're getting married, and you're like, if you're
and they're
one
huge,
you love's not around, take whoever.
And they're huge, and they're huge Joe Rogan fans. So it's like this is such a whole issue. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Yeah. No, it's yeah, there it is. We got it figured out. I want to remind everybody you can win Susto shirt, and we've got the Jack Daniels backpack. Shout out to Ryan, who's loving the dartboard that he won. So be sure you guys share the Facebook stream if you want to win the T-shirt, and then if you drop a great wedding song into the YouTube chat, you're entered to win that Gentleman Jack backpack, and you can head out looking very cool. E.T., we've got limited time tonight. I know that. Yes. Probably have time for one or two more songs, and then we'll get Justin out of here in just a bit. You down for another song, E.T.? Do you need to get out of here?
I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's do it.
All right, buddy. Justin, take it away, man.
Rock then. Okay. I'm gonna do an old one, the one I was kind of talking about. That I wrote this song about a breakup like forever ago, and yeah, it's called "Friends, Lovers, Ex-Lovers, Whatever." I knew you for a long time. That was a long, long time ago. We lived in the apartment downstairs, but I was upstairs too. I don't wanna go back there, and I'm sure neither do you. You know it's true. You get old and you get on. Friends or lovers, ex-lovers or whatever, hope you know I'll always care. Friends or lovers, ex-lovers or whatever, just call my name, I'll be there. That's right. I think it was December, but I really don't remember. Came to a head in February. I told you I don't wanna go back there, rather not. I just forgot that I always, always do. Friends or lovers, ex-lovers or whatever, I hope you know I'll always care. Friends or lovers, ex-lovers or whatever, Call my name, I'll be there. Call my name, I'll be there.
I felt it.
That's good, man. Good song.
That's so good. I love it. Oh my gosh. Do you connect with that song still? You said you can apply it to something now.
Yeah, I've been going through a lot of changes in my life, so I don't know. That song's actually, it's crazy too as well. Like that song, I don't know. Like I wrote it about a situation, a real situation, and it's crazy what it's done for me and what it's allowed me to do, and even the people it's led me to. It's crazy. So now, I don't know. Songs evolve, especially when I feel like a song that's yours. It's which I know is, I don't know. Not everyone writes songs, but for me, I don't only write them, but I play them all the time. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it all. It's all crazy. The world is super huge and small at the same time. And it's brutal but wonderful.
Yeah, for sure, man. And everyone has an experience, but music is an experience that everyone can share in their own way, right? So you play a song that's yours that you wrote. Chris hears it, and it's a different experience for him than it is for me, than it is for her, him, and that's what's cool. You know, like once you put it out in the world, you own what you own of yours, but you don't have any control over how it affects the world.
Right, and sometimes you don't even know how it's going to come back at you like a boomerang. So
right.
Oh man. Yeah, that's that's an interesting place to be whenever you're putting something so personal out there too. I'm curious too, just where you're at with the band, at least from the outside looking in. Feels like you're, if you haven't yet, you're leveling up. That it feels like you're on that next step. Like this new album, maybe that's what's doing it. Maybe more touring once things kind of open up more. I know you've been working hard for a while on it, but have you had maybe a moment in the last 5 years that has, maybe it's more recent, that has pushed you to make you feel mentally like you are on the right track, like you are moving forward, like maybe becoming a peer with somebody that you looked up to, or maybe it's a moment or an offer that comes in where you're like, I've never made that kind of money before. I don't know. Have you have you worked on, I mean, has something like that happened recently?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully that stuff has been happening. I mean, it's like a gradual thing though too, you know, like I have been doing this for a while, like even just, I mean, before Susto, I was in a band for 10 years, and then like, you know, I've been in Susto since 2014, and along the way opportunities come, but they've gotten a lot more frequent now, and that's really cool. It's become like a regular thing, and it's crazy to just kind of like, I get so busy looking forward and like being like, where are we going next? What's happening next? What are we doing? And then also my own personal life too, distracted by that. Not distracted, but, you know, living that. And then sometimes though, you just kind of look back and you're like, oh wow, like we did all this. And like, these are things I dreamed of doing, and we've done them, and we continue to do them. And it's cool, you know, it's cool to like, I saw my brother for the first time today, and I've been seeing him for the last few days for the first time in a while. Just because he's been doing his own thing and I've been doing my own thing, and we were talking about something, and somehow it came up to just like, he was like, oh man, what have you been doing for like, you know, your money? I mean, he knows what I do, but like, and I was just like, just been playing music for years now doing that. I like don't do other shit. I mean, I worked with the Forest Service for fun during the pandemic, but like, I don't know, it's cool. I always wanted to do this, and I love doing it. I mean, I'm not a rich man or anything like that, but I've been all over the place, and I've gotten to play a lot of songs with some really incredible people, and I've gotten to meet some incredible people. I got to ride in the back of a truck in Key West with Phosphorescent earlier this year, or at the end of last year, and he's like one of my idols, and I was just like, you know, I know we're about to be chilling all day, but I just want to like tell you, like, just get this out of the way, like, I'm a huge fan. And like those kind of, and he was just like, right on, you know, he was super cool about it. And then we just chilled. We were playing a festival together, but those kind of moments. And also like my friend, like I live in Charleston, South Carolina, which is where Righteous Gemstones you were mentioning earlier is filmed. But my friend Ben Bridwell was a singer of the Band of Horses, and he's been like a mentor to me. But before I even met him, I was a huge fan. I saw him in Target 2 days ago with his daughters, and I was like, Ben. He was like, Charleston, what's up? And it's like running into people like that in Target. And then knowing you is cool, it's like, and he's legit one of my friends. He's like my big brother, and it's like those sort of things it's crazy to think about for me, but
it's great to see them come back too. I was out, that's one of the, whenever I saw them start announcing some of their tour stuff and all that thing, I was like, I don't know, have old Tupin send an email. Let's get Band of Horses on here. But I'm excited for them too. I'm 37. They had their big rise in the mid 2000s. I say big rise,
influence for me. I'm 35, so and so their new album just came out. My producer Wolfie, so they were recording that album at the same time we were recording my album, and we were just in alternate days in the studio. We all did it in the same little studio here in Charleston. And Wolfie, who played drums on my record and recorded me, it's been my producer for all the Susto records. It's the first Horses album that he produced. But it's doing great stuff. It's not even out yet, but the singles are doing great stuff. They just announced a lot of tour dates with the Black Keys, and it's cool because Ben is he's been...
Sherry Shepherd on Drinks with the Band, everybody. That's hilarious. Do you know who that is? Sherry does a podcast with us here, and she logged in early. Hilarious. Welcome to the show. Are you still there, Justin?
Yeah, I'm still here for sure.
Oh, that's hilarious. Sherry, you can catch Sherry hosting the Wendy Show on network TV in the next at the end of February, and you guys check out Too Funny. So she just bumped ET by accident. I know. That's hilarious. I'm so happy that happened. Justin, if you have time for one more song, we'll knock that out, and we'll. Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh. You have time for one more? Or you need to roll.
Yeah, I can do another one. I can do one more for sure.
Man, give my best to the Band of Horses next time you see him at Target.
Yeah, next time I see him at Target, I will. He's got a buggy full, and so do I.
Beautiful.
All right, well, thank you so much for having me on too.
Oh my gosh, what a blast! Yeah, we'll have to do something.
I feel like I plugged the Horses tour more than my own, but that's I'm a fan. What can I say?
People need to go to Justin's Instagram, and Susto is real, and follow them, and hopefully you'll be coming through St. Louis sometime soon. But we got people that watch all over, and that's tonight and over the next few weeks. People will check it out, so be sure to support Justin when he comes through town. The new album's so great too. So congrats to you, man. We'll do one more song, and then we'll wrap it up.
Sounds good. Thank you, Chris. All right. This is a song I just wrote. It's not out, but I just wrote it a couple weeks ago, and I'm just going to play it now. So, I can't believe she calls me baby. Yeah, she does it all the time. She's been talking about me lately. Says I'm always on her mind. Oh, when she calls my name, I feel good, yeah, I feel high. And she's been coming round from Texas. Said she caught an early flight. No, I'm going round to meet her when I get my money right. Calls my name, I feel good, yeah, I feel high. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da.
We got breaking news and a brand new song. E.T., you didn't see this, and we're going to wrap, but the one of the two funny mamas is Sherry Shepard. Kim Whitley and her do a podcast. We produce it here at Midcoast Media. I get to be part of it. It's a great show. We're up. The podcast is up for an NAACP Image Award. Go vote for Two Funny Mamas. Sherry just logged in. We're going to record after this, and she knocked you off of your input. She wasn't supposed to log in for a little bit. So now Sherry Shepard, who is on there, just crashed drinks with the band. So shout out to Sherry. And we'll have to make sure she gives Susto
special guest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This will be our best rated show yet. I love it. Justin, an absolute pleasure having you on. We do have a winner real quick. Let's announce that. Key, do you want to tell us? Or you want me to tell everybody? Oh, I'm going to tell you. So Key has picked the winner for best wedding song, and that is a Tony song. Digital Rush. It's wedding song in my head. Just me and you. Tony. Digital Rush. So Digital Rush, hit me up. You'll win that Jack Daniels prize. And then I will contact the winner of the.
That looks amazing too.
Right?
I'm jealous of that.
Yeah.
So cool.
we need to. Yeah. He's like, Chris, you got my address. Let's make it happen. Justin, absolute pleasure, man. I'm glad we could work it out. Good luck moving. That is one of the worst things in the world to do. And thank the family for letting us have some time with you tonight, man.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. It was a blast, and cheers.
Yeah, we'll do some fun stuff again soon. Absolutely. For E.T., Justin from Susto, tune in next week. Lydia Caesar from right here in St. Louis is going to join us, and more fun to be had. Thanks, everybody.